my man used to be on here. Now, it's your girl Princess Night. I put a little brown skin with the melanin popping. Popping. Yes, girl. But it's me, and I'm back with another video. So, as you can see by the music, it's about to be the tea on High School, because like this movie, we not all in this together. High School is divided, separated, all of that. If you thought that you're gonna go into high school with this mindset, throw it in the trash, because high school gonna be a rude awakening for you, because y'all not gonna be in that together at all. I watched this movie so many times. I used to want to go to high school, but then I go in the mindset thinking high school's gonna be like this. No, high school's not like that. High school is drama, boys, girls, sports, teams, and bull. So, if you haven't figured it out, this video will be about high school, the advice you need, tips, all of that before you take the journey. I'm here 4 years. So, hopefully this helps you, anyone out there that's going to high school and wants to know. So, I'm going to start with overall high school. High school is not what all the teachers said, like, oh, they're not gonna be dealing with this and dealing with that. Homework is gonna be crucial and work is gonna be so hard and all of that bull. It's not that hard. I'm not gonna say it's not hard depending on what courses you took, but I took AP classes and all of that. Nothing's hard. Like, it's moments where it's some subjects and some pieces of that subject is hard. But honestly, if you sit, you listen, you take notes, you answer questions, and you practice, and you go after school to get more help, you will get through it. You will get past it. So it's not hard. So don't believe all the hype that your teachers from middle school, or what would they call it, grammar school, tell you, because it's not that. Like, the teachers are going to be the same teachers that you had in middle school. Like, of course they're going to be a little more harder on you, but overall they're not going to just like, I'm not accepting this, Like, if you have a good excuse, more than likely they're going to give you extra time. And teachers in high school, these high schools I went to, they don't grade on time. So you just ask your friend, if your friend in a different class, if she's not there, slip it in the bin or something, slip it underneath the papers on the desk. Like, you just gotta know your way around it and know like what teachers do let you slide and other teachers that like they're a little more harder. But like, I never met a teacher that just totally did not accept anything or nothing, or like give you extra time. So don't believe the hype. And then best believe, like, cliques are a thing. They are a thing. Like, it's a thing. See, in my high school, we didn't have that like popularity thing, or that like these groups, like certain clubs stay with that club and that sports team stays with that sports team, because like my school is not that big. See, my graduating class is like 169 students, and like our high school wasn't that big. Like, it wasn't small, but it wasn't big. So all our students was in more than one club in sports. So like, I was in tech club, student government class, my student class or whatever. I was in softball, volleyball, basketball. Like, they intertwined with each other. No one could do just one club and one sport. Like, everybody was in multiple sports, multiple clubs and stuff. So we didn't really just stick together based off we were all in the same club, because we was in multiple different things at a certain time. So as for that, it's not really much of that. Like, it's different. Like, it depends. Like, if you in a sport and like after school, you usually stick with the people that you're in that sport with after school, because you go and get food and you go and warm up and stuff like that. But like, actually in school, like you barely talk to them. You don't even say hi. Like, sometimes like you get a hi, hey, because like you're on the same team. But mostly, like, if y'all not friends and y'all don't hang out, like, you more than likely not to talk to them. So it don't, like, sports and clubs like that don't affect that way. So we don't have those type of cliques. Like, you just sit with your friends and like people you talk to, basically. But like, I don't know, I just feel like when it comes to high school, know your friends. Like, your friends from middle school might not be your friends in high school, because like, people change, you know. People want to hang out with the upperclassmen and do this stuff with the upper class and stuff like that, and you know, sometimes they push you to the side. So I'm just letting you know, like, more than likely your friends from middle school might not be your friends in high school, because like, they might be easily influenced and you may not, or vice versa. So don't really like expect like, oh, this is gonna be my friend forever, we're gonna be BFFs. Like, more than likely that's not gonna happen. So just letting you know, like, FYI. Like, I'm not saying it can't happen, because like, I didn't talk to people from my middle school and whatnot. Like, I wouldn't say we were like close friends, but like, we still talked. So I'm just saying, like, don't expect them to be the same way they were in middle school, because people change. So another thing, upperclassmen. Don't be a dummy to believe that upperclassmen really want you, because he really don't want you. She really don't want you. You just a stage. Like, in my school, they had group chats. So they gonna put you in that group chat. They gonna be like, she cute. They gonna see which one of them can bag you, or if they can freak you. And then best believe you gonna be in that group chat, and then you gonna be looking stupid. Like, don't do it. How old you about to be? Like 14, 15, freshman? You don't need to be talking to them anyway. Like, half of them, they need to be worried about graduating. So I'm just telling you, like, don't really focus on the upperclassmen. Freshman year, it's not your hardest year. Like, but it's your year. It's a year that needs to be focused on, because colleges do look at that and stuff. Like, when they tell you stuff like that, believe it. And freshman year, you take a lot of tests. Like, not as much as you take in junior year, but you still take a lot of tests in freshman year, especially coming in my school, because like, they developed a new testing stuff. So like, you're gonna be taking a lot of tests. So don't mess over on them tests. Don't goof around. Don't try to be the class clown. Don't try to show out and try to get everybody else's attention, because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. You're still gonna go home. They gonna go home, and they not gonna be worried about you. Like, no, at the end of the day, everyone goes home and no one's really thinking about what you did in 4th hour. Like, it's pointless. So don't do that. Like, just go there. You can have fun. Like, we have lunch, definitely have fun. You have free period, you got free time in periods and stuff, have fun then. But all I'm saying is, like, when you do go, like, focus on your work too. Like, don't just have too much fun that you don't focus on your work, or you like getting sent out of class and stuff like that, because you don't want to do that. Because when you get to your senior year and you looking back on that transcript, because you got to send it off to the school and you want to go to this nice school, you think they're gonna accept you? No. Focus on your stuff, because it's really gonna be helpful in the long run. So also, I would say, like, if you're going to high school, join a club, join a sport, because like, if you don't, you really gonna be bored. Like, It's not gonna, you're not gonna get that experience that a lot of people get. See, if I wasn't in the club and stuff, I would probably be bored. Like my senior year, I didn't do as many clubs and sports as I did my previous years. And when I tell you I was bored, I was trying to get in the sport because I was bored, because I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is going home. And you can't, like, when you don't have no purpose to stay after school. So you just that one kid that's always after school, don't even do nothing. So people just looking at you like, why is she here? Like, why is he here? You don't want to be that person. So like, just join a sport, a club, because it might be fun. And another thing, a perk of joining sports and clubs is you get to be able to meet a lot of different people. You get to form more connections with teachers and stuff. So you form a connection with a teacher, and when you get them in that class, they're gonna be like, oh, I know him, I like him, or I know her, I like her. And they're gonna give you more lenient than, they're gonna give you more opportunities than they give the rest of the students. Best believe I know that, because like I go in class and I'll be like, oh, I wasn't able to finish this, and they be like, okay, well, you can do this. Like, extra credit. Best friend. You gonna have a lot of more opportunities if you actually join clubs and that teacher is a sponsor for it. So, yeah. Especially when you graduate, because them teachers are gonna be looking out for you when you graduate for scholarships. So, make them connections. Like, yeah. And then, what's another thing that you need to do? Remember when you're going to high school. Boys and girls. You're not gonna stay with the same boy forever. You're not gonna stay with the same girl forever. So don't think it. Like, don't let that boy take up all your time. Don't let that girl take up all your time, because when y'all break up, then what you gonna do? Like, they gonna be there forever. Boys, girls are always gonna be there. Don't focus on them too much, because all they do is most of the time bring drama and stress, and you don't need to be stressed about no boy or no girl. I'm telling you that. All they do is bring stress, because then you're gonna be worried about if the upper class, especially if they cute, you're gonna be worried about if the upperclassmen trying to get with them, or if they talking to them, or they making friends. And I'm just telling you, everybody changes in high school. No matter how much you say you're not going to change, you change. Because something about you, I mean, I'm not saying you're going to change for the bad. You might change for the good. But you're going to change. You're going to change. You're not going to be the same person you were when you walked in. So, your boyfriend that you with in middle school, your girlfriend that you was with in middle school, gonna change in high school, and you might not like that change. So I'm just saying, don't put all your eggs in one bucket, because that bucket might got a hole. So yeah, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I paid attention to the boys and stuff, but like, I didn't really care about them. Like, I cared, but only reason you ever want, like, in high school, only reason you really want a boy is because everybody else got one. Only reason you want to want a girl is because everybody else got one. Like, if you want to be honest, like, that's the only reason I wanted one, because everybody else had one. And like, it feel good to have somebody there to support you, come talk to, and stuff like that. It's like, overall, if all your friends or all your bros got girls and boys and stuff, and then they talking to them and they be with them and they leave you, then what you gonna do? You just sitting around, because I mean, your friends is with their boys and their girls, so it's like you just sitting around like, So when it's time to go out and they be like, oh, I'm about to go with my boy, or you be like, but you be like, yeah, I guess so. Like, that's the only reason I wanted one. Because if you want to be technical, only reason you should ever get into a relationship with somebody is if you see a future with them. Like, you shouldn't be in a relationship just to be in a relationship. You should be in a relationship for marriage. Like, if you don't feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you've been in a relationship for a minute and you don't feel like you can marry that person, get out of that relationship, because you're wasting your time. That's exactly what you're doing. This is what's wrong with this generation now. They just in relationships just to be in relationships. You're supposed to be in a relationship to marry that person. not just spend time with that person. That's a key, but that's a different story. But anyways, so just don't really peer pressure. You're going to fall into peer pressure, but don't really pay attention to it, because at the end of the day, you're only with them for 4 years, and once you leave, you're not even gonna remember some of their names. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't change yourself to fit in. That's all I'm saying. Don't change yourself to fit in, because it's not gonna be worth it. So high school, like overall, high school is very fun. Like, you don't have that many responsibilities. You do, but you don't. Like, all you gotta do is do your homework, practice, stuff like that. Have fun. That's all I'm gonna say. Have fun while you're in high school. Enjoy your time. Don't be too stressed over sports, and don't be too stressed over books and stuff, because at the end of the day, it matters, but it doesn't matter that much. Be happy. That's what matters the most. You being happy. So have fun while you're in high school, because you don't get to go back unless you fail, and you don't want to be the super senior or the super senior that's walking the halls with all the students, like, cause they're gonna be talking about you. Because I know I talked about a couple of super seniors, but I don't say too much. But just have fun and do you. Have fun and do you. If you want to change for the better, not the bad. Like, and don't fight no one because your friend fighting them. Like, I understand you ride with your friends, but don't do that. Like, don't get kicked out of school because you want to just do stuff, or you just, like, what people say is people gonna talk all their life. I learned that people gonna talk all their life. You can't stop them from talking. Like, I know I didn't been in a lot of arguments and stuff, but like, don't fight. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Like, it's not worth it. But, and if you do, words of advice, don't do it at school. Wait till you catch them outside. Catch them outside. That's what you do. Like, if you do decide that you really just need to fight this little girl or fight this little boy, catch them on the street. Because when you catch them on the street, they can't do all that talking and then expect somebody to come grab them. Catch them outside. You got a little more time. You got a little more opportunity, a little more space, baby. And you ain't going to get suspended. So, catch them outside. How about that? I know I ain't supposed to influence y'all to fight, but I'm just saying, like, if you are, like, that'll be the better route. I'm just saying. And don't do it after school. You got to wait, like, 2 hours or something. Go home. No, you got to go home, change your clothes, and come back outside. Yeah, I know. Because I know they said, like, if you go home, come back, then you technically, it's not the school problem. And you can't be on school property when you do it. So go home, change your clothes, meet them somewhere away from the school, and then get it popping. Because, yeah, I shouldn't even be telling y'all, but I'm just letting y'all know, like, that's the best thing to do. So, yeah. What else? I'm just saying, high school, it's expensive. It's not that expensive, but it's expensive when you want to go out all the time. You want to buy new clothes all the time. Like, I had a uniform and I still was buying stuff because you want to buy new shoes. You want to get your hair done, get your hair cut. So, all I'm saying is, if you one of those people, when you able to get a job, get a job. Because your mama not going to support you the whole way. I'm letting y'all know that. Like, your mama, your daddy, or you might have those type of daddies to do, but they ain't going to support you that long. So, that's all I'm saying. Don't believe the hype and the stereotypes about high school, because it's really not. Like, all them teachers in Eggers, well, I say Eggers, that's our middle school. I mean, that's our middle school out here. But all those teachers in grammar school and middle school that's telling you, oh, high school is this, high school is that, don't believe them. They're lying to you. They're trying to scare you. But, I mean, they're trying to prepare you, too, because, like, if you think about it, if they tell you all of this and then you go there and it's not that, I mean, you were prepared for it, though. So think of it that way. You might be prepared. But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I graduated high school not too long ago. I graduated June 1st. And I went there 4 years, graduated, and I'm just letting y'all know I went through a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff could have been avoided if I would have just knew. Cause high school really wasn't how I expected it to be, and a lot of things didn't go as planned, and a lot of things happened because of it. So I'm just saying, like, focus on your work, focus on your sports, because that work, that's from sports, might get you somewhere when you're ready to graduate. So yeah, and like, if you guys want like to know how to deal with peer pressure, how to deal with friends and cliques and stuff like that, how to deal with girlfriends and boyfriends, and still trying to maintain your high school life, how to deal with sports and still trying to maintain your grades, how to deal with clubs and maintain your grades, and how to deal with it all and maintain everything, your happiness, let me know in the comments and stuff. Because like, I was in sports, I was in clubs, I had boyfriends, I had friends and cliques and all of that drama. So I can tell you guys about how to deal with it and stuff like that. If you guys want to know, just comment below and I'll make a video about it or not like that. But like, yeah, those are my that's my high school advice and tips and stuff. Just when you do decide to go to high school, have fun. That is my #1 rule. Have fun. Because those are memories you make forever. You always gonna remember like your high school prom or your high school dance or stuff like that, because it's memories. Like you always gonna remember that. I'm just saying. But just let me know if you guys want to know about proms and stuff like that, dances. Let me know in the comments, and I'll get a video for you guys. Like I'm always consistent with the videos. Like, even though nobody has been really commenting and telling me what they want to hear, I still have been putting out like different things I would think that people would want to hear about. So if you guys want to hear anything, like any special requests, let me know and I'll make a video about it, because I'm really good like with a lot of subjects. I have a wide variety of stuff, and if you guys want to hear about it from different perspectives, let me know that too, because like I do have friends and I do have like bros that like have shared their opinions with me about certain things. So just let me know. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because even though my subscribers are like this, it's gonna grow to like that. And then I know y'all are fake little ones that be trying to come up. Like, don't do that. Don't be a fake subscriber. Be for me from the jump. Like, I done got y'all 4 videos. This is number 5. So, you know, go ahead, share my YouTube page. Tell your friends and your family to subscribe to me, because I'm gonna bring y'all some real good content. But yes, like, let me know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to see next, or whatever like that. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, because I drop videos quite often and you don't want to miss them. I'm a goofy, but just like, comment, and subscribe. Like, I done got a couple of subscribers a few days, and it's a couple, but I mean, it's more than what I had. So yeah, just don't forget to subscribe.
Tell them my clothes no stop. Soon as I nut, you can go.
In the mirror, this is myself. Wishing that I look like someone.